Hello. I wasn't going to miss the opportunity of sending a message to you if you are a woman, you are over 40, you are having anxieties and doubts and personal challenges, you are wondering whether the future is bright and meaningful. If you are having that feeling, stay with me because I've been there. And my name is Linda. In my country, the 9th of August is National Women's Day, so I was not going to miss sending this message to you. It's a message of sharing how I emerged from a situation that was challenging, that made me not even see the tomorrow. Number one, it was important that I set aside time to remind myself of who I was. I was beginning not to appreciate who I was. So the identity, I don't want to call it an identity crisis. It wasn't an identity crisis. It was Linda forgetting how majestic she is. So, what did I do? I would wake up in the morning and quietly spend the first 30 minutes without touching a mobile phone, without switching on television, without even opening a book. I would just quietly reflect on who I was, how I was feeling, and gradually I became aware that I was blessed beyond measure. The experiences, the betrayals, the disappointments, the successes, everything that happened to me, I embraced it with gratitude because it had happened for me to be where I am today as I am sharing this message. It is a message for you if you feel spent, exhausted, unappreciated, you are full of doubt. And what I do know that you are a gem and you need to be reminded of how special you are. I reminded myself. I learned to love myself because I had been given so much of myself that I think I forgot to love myself, not in a vain and arrogant manner, but just loving myself, being comfortable in my skin, and celebrating every minute that mattered. Whatever doubt assailed my mind, I would ignore. I would embrace the thoughts that made me feel good and strong. Do embrace the thoughts that make you feel strong and appreciated. But start with appreciating yourself. That was a very empowering approach. It was one day at a time. And I relaxed. When I relaxed, I started thinking in an expanded manner. I started celebrating life and I looked forward to the future. There was no longer any anxiety about what the future held for me. I registered for a course. I studied. I did research. I found people, and the rest is history. So will it be for you. And secondly, I learned to observe my thoughts. That The mind, its nature, it just carries on thinking and thinking. However, I became aware that some thoughts did not serve me. They were thoughts that instilled fear and doubt and negativity. I wouldn't have that. It was liberating. And that is why my channel is Linda's Freedom. It was liberating to become aware that I have a choice when it comes to the thoughts. Do have a thought. Do have a choice when there are negative thoughts that make you feel uncomfortable, unappreciated, discouraged, anxious, bitter. Thirdly, I made some time as I was reminding myself of my identity. I made time to look at my values, to revise them. There are those values that I needed to discard because they didn't serve me. I had outgrown certain things. I also encourage you to do that. Set aside quiet time, even if it's 10 minutes. Look at yourself. Observe your thoughts. Set aside the time just to reflect on your values, so that the values that no longer serve you, you graciously discard without judging yourself. I learned not to judge myself. I learned to forgive myself. After all, there are mistakes I made. I made those mistakes unintentionally. So I grew, as I've just indicated. I grew to love myself. I forgave myself. I expanded. And when that happened, it improved my relationships with people, because as I was inside, I became outside. This person I was comfortable with, this person who attracted opportunities, who attracted positive people, and the ideas just came, the strategies came. My business grew, and today I am celebrating being a coach who receives positive feedback. I'm writing books. I speak publicly now. So, on this day, as I've indicated, because in my country it's National Women's Day, this message is for you. It is meant to encourage you. I am sending you the greetings, the encouragement, and the love that I know will inspire you to walk with springs on your feet, celebrating the you, the majestic and powerful and beautiful woman that you are. Remember to like this video and do subscribe. And the greetings for me, it's Happy Women's Day from South Africa. I look forward to meeting you in the next video, because I'm going to be running a series specifically for women. Thank you.